go, baby! Woo! Let's go! Football is back. Been back for a couple of weeks, but goodness gracious, don't we love it?
Week 3, baby.
I love football.
Line in the right hand, baby.
Almost as much as I love Kate Upton. Welcome back. It's been a while. Welcome back to Just the Tip with me, Pierce Flanders, co-host Graham Hoynes. Not co-host.
Moose time once again, baby. Let's go.
Moose time. It's about
Activated.
9:56 Eastern time out here. We're on 3407 Boston Street. We upgraded to a new studio.
We have changed studios this week. We were having a little technical difficulties with our ownership last week, I feel like. We apologize for kind of holding down on y'all. I know we had Taylor Dakin waiting by the laptop, like in Charleston.
There's so many people chomping at the bit, just updating their phones, like, where's the video? So
we do apologize about that. It wasn't our choice. Ownership kind of has higher standards than we would like, but we came back full force for you guys this week, and we are ready to give you some, matchup reviews, matchup updates, picks, all that
picks,
fun shit.
Everything you guys want to hear, you're about to hear it. First, off the bat, I want to dive into my Goon City matchup last week. I am very humbled at the moment. I put up 94 points. But the Goon City he balled out. I was probably going to win. He has Eric Decker on Monday night, 97 yards, a touchdown. He also had New York's defense, who just went off against me and just hammered me in the ground. It was a very, very dark, scary, sad Monday night game. Goon City pulled it out. Hats off to Goon City. He's been on top of his squad, balling out. Was he 1-1 now?
Goon City's 1-1, man.
Right in the thick
all
of
the
things.
shit that everybody talked about, I'm kind of excited about his team. He's got Le'Veon Bell back now. Russell Wilson's gonna get him points. He might be a dark horse.
Jonathan
don't count him out.
His wide receivers are iffy, but Jimmy Graham, if he ever balls out, he picked up Benjamin. So
Travis Benjamin, great pickup. We'll get to that later. Another game I want to get into from last week. Trey. Who did Trey match up with? Who was Trey posted up against last week?
Was it Right Hook Ray last week, was it?
No, he barely eked out a win against Right Hook Ray the first week. Trey played who was it? Was it Jared? I think it was Jared. Yeah, it was Jared. And the thing is, Jared came out and nobody was beating Jared last week. Jared had a fucking great game, 121 points. Ben Roethlisberger's his guy. He's gonna get points. He'll be fine. Jared's going to be fine. The thing with Trey's team, though, he kind of kept it going on a Monday night where you had the question mark, is he going to, kind of make it interesting? He had Frank Gore going. He had Chris Ivory going. Is Chris Ivory going to have another good week? Turns out he didn't. It's a Jets running back. Welcome to Earth.
Yeah, but that first week he balled out, so.
He did. And then I think he had, the kicker or something like that going, but Trey, we haven't lost faith in you yet, brother.
Yeah, week 2, Trey lost to, where is he?
You're looking at fucking Cockeye League?
Yeah, I was on the other league. Anyways, but
Pierce on the other league because I'm playing him this week, and he's hearing footsteps coming up on his team.
I know, that's right. It's going to be a tough one to beat Graham this week. Then just a quick tidbit of info for me and Graham.
The Mooseheads are coming through, baby. Everybody counting me out, but I'm here.
Graham lost a full calendar year of fantasy football games in our other league. 16? He had one tie, had 0 wins through a whole fantasy season. So it was a big deal in our other league. I know you guys don't care about our other league probably as much, but It's just something fun to talk about because goodness gracious, the dude lost, 15 fantasy games in a row?
We hear about that enough. We'll get off of that subject. What we're going to talk about is, by the way, once again, we're sorry about the studio conflict. But we're back, and we're back in the questions because we've had I feel like we've had a pretty good response to the questions that we had last week. Everybody was pretty much on board with it.
Yeah.
See, I'm calling out Trey right now because Trey didn't watch last week. If he did, he would have known that I messed up. Now, Sarah, a.k.a. Tony Reality, on last fucking week's segment, called us out, or called myself out on my errors. I asked Pierce last week about who started Mios first, and I mentioned to Pierce that me and Jerry started at the same time, which was right. But I said that Sarah got Trey the job. Actually, it was wrong. It was the opposite. Trey got Sarah the job. Just want to fucking clarify that. And I'm going to try to do better this week on my answers.
Hearing it like Kate Upton behind us, that's just beautiful to look at. Even if we suck at what we do, Kate Upton's right behind you guys.
Yeah, so. It's really kind of not fair how hot she is, but we're not going to talk about that. We're going to start off on the questions. Week 2 questions. You ready?
I'm ready, baby.
Okay. Question number 1. Who has made out with more chicks at Mio's? Coming at you hard. A. Davis.
Okay.
B. Graham, myself.
Ooh, probably.
C. Andrew. Or D. Trey.
Do you actually have a legit final answer on that?
I'm pretty sure I have a solid grasp on the right answer.
Go through them one more time.
Davis, myself,
okay.
Trey, or Andrew. This is a sheet I haven't had circled, so it's not.
I would say you, Graham. You made out with a lot of people before you dated Sarah. You were just kind of like a make-out machine there for a while. You like to just make out with girls at bars, I would like to say. I mean, you wouldn't create that question to make yourself the answer.
At Mio's. I'm talking about like employees at Mio's.
That have made out with each other?
Yeah.
Well, Trey and Stephanie now are just locking lips every shift.
There you
go. So I'd probably have to say Trey. I mean, at that point, but who else?
Oh, you missed your dark horse.
Davis?
The correct answer is Andrew.
Because of Jessica?
Jessica?
Clara.
Clara. Oh, dark horse. Jessica, Clara, Kat. There's one more. Catherine. No!
Oh, Catherine. Oh my God, I forgot.
4. God, dude, Andrew can make like a fucking Casanova look like a bitch, and then.
Oh, I got a great picture of Jessica and Andrew like locking arms at Pat.
I got another good one for you. Okay. All right, we're both kind of like on the edge on that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Question number 2. We love Will. He's a good guy. Will Collins.
Yeah, Will Collins.
Came in with his wife, and apparently, like all her hot ass friends are just single. So that's kind of cool. What is Will's wife's name?
Will's wife's name? That blonde girl?
Yeah.
I have no earthly idea.
I don't either. I just asked to see if you.
No.
Okay, I'm leaning towards Jessica or Jennifer. I want to say it's like a J kind of name.
But we probably don't have any idea either way.
I just figured it was a funny question to ask because I was hoping that you knew the answer.
No fucking clue.
Okay. Question 3. I'm going back to you on the horror scale because that was my favorite question from last week. What is the reporter's name, the TV reporter from Scream?
I know the answer to this.
Is it A, Jenny Flowers?
The TV reporter from Scream's name is Gail Weathers. Go ahead and put a coffin on that one.
Dude, like, all right, cool. I'm glad we're always on the same page for the hard ones. Can I at least like list you the names that I made up to go with it? I had Jenny Flowers.
That's like my mom's name, pretty much. Jenny Flanders is my mom's name.
Sarah Storms. And Linda Lightning.
Linda Lightning. No, God. All right, moving on.
I mean, it's just going in the same boat. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Last question. I extended a little bit this week. I did 4 because we both know that we don't know what Will's wife's name is. Which Mio's server, all time, ever used the term man-eater? Man-eater.
Is this a current Neo server?
Anytime that me and you have both been there, it has been talked about.
I feel like Patrick.
The term man-eater.
Patrick.
That's wrong. Do you remember the girl Rebecca?
Rebecca? Oh, God.
Really
yeah.
gross, ugly chick? Yeah.
Rebecca Dunsing or whatever? Yeah.
She used the term man-eater to talk about her bra. Her bra was a man-eater because it sucked in everything that she had, and it would just, in her mind, draw the guys to her and eat men, whatever.
She was gross. She's not eating any men. She's eating a lot of hamburgers. That's what she's doing.
She's up there sucking Cam Newton's dick, essentially. Or Kelvin Benjamin. He's not doing much else right now.
But anyways, all right. Let's jump right into the matchups this week. Is that our next segment? That's what we're doing here?
I reckon.
You reckon? All right. Jumping right into the matchups this week here. What are we going off first, Grant? You want to go? We'll save the game of the week for last.
We'll go off Kate Upton's hits first. That'll be nice.
Let's go.
She's so hot in that fucking poster.
God, she really is. God, just looking at
I feel like I know everybody watches this just to see what we say about their teams. So they're going to be like, oh no, there's an extra 30 seconds that they have to fast forward.
Yeah.
But maybe this week they'll just keep watching us bullshit because they get to look at that.
I'm hoping so.
Or my glasses, because my glasses are pretty sexy.
But let's jump into, that's debatable. They probably like my backwards hat. That's probably why they're tuning in.
I mean, you did kind of do your hair before we started.
I always flip my hair. All right.
You want to start with her?
Team Dakin versus General Dye's Soldiers for
Ooh.
Jared Bowen. I really, really like this game.
I like this matchup a lot too. Jared's undefeated right now.
Yeah. Well, 2 games in the season.
Jared's looking pretty good.
Jared's got a great team, but let's see. We got Big Ben at St. Louis for Jared's team.
Wait a second. How much time is Becca letting us talk about Taylor that he can watch right now? Do we have 30 seconds or a minute? Or
He's probably just going to tune in for like 5 minutes, listen to what we have to say before Becca's like, Taylor!
I just want to know before we go into it if we need to do like a quick segment or if she's like working or in law school or whatever right now so we can actually like talk about what
Taylor's probably baked on the couch fucking with his new T-Mobile phone and pulling up this video. So.
I was just making sure because I have a couple things written about it. I just I guess.
Anyways, but Team Dakin, we both have predictions and analysis for this one. Team Dakin versus Jared. This is going to be a tight game. I really like Julian Edelman for Taylor versus Jacksonville. Edelman's going to have an awesome year.
Julian Edelman.
And Eddie Lacy versus Kansas City. Aaron Rodgers could open up that secondary and just hand the ball off to Eddie Lacy because Kansas City's defense is going to be on their toes, and that's a Monday night game, so Eddie Lacy's going to have a good game there.
I do like the Monday night matchup.
Peyton Manning
matchup's pretty close.
At Detroit, I mean, that's a good one. I think Taylor might put everything together here. Jason Witten's hurt Taylor. You need to put him on your bench. Jamie Macklin, so this is a tough one because I love how Jared got Terrence Williams. Terrence Williams is going to start going off for Dallas because they don't have Des Bryant. They have Cole Beasley, like a little water bug wide receiver.
Who you got?
I'm gonna go Team Dakin this week.
I like it.
I'm gonna go Team Dakin. Jared goes 2-1. It's gonna be a close one. I think Jared could still win, but I'm gonna go Team Dakin this week.
I will add to your Dakin stats and say that the last time that Mark Ingram played the Panthers, saw the stat earlier and I really liked it. He had 2 touchdowns and 100 yards. Drew Brees is hurt. It's hurt me in the other league. It's going to be a low-scoring game, kind of boring. I could see Ingram doing well. It's one of the few games that he actually does do well. So I see that happening again. He really needs to start Larry Fitzgerald over Jeremy Macklin. Has Kansas City still not gotten a wide receiver touchdown at this point?
I think they have, haven't they?
Have they? I don't know.
Travis Kelce sure as hell has a lot of
Well, yeah, like tight end in Kansas City, like you're looking smart for doing that.
I'm thinking Taylor unless he's got to fix that Jason Witten slot. Doesn't look like he has a tight. Oh, he's got Antonio Gates on suspension. He doesn't have another tight end. He needs to start a tight end this week.
Taylor will find a tight end. he hopefully starts Larry Fitzgerald, and this is a very close game. My difference maker in this game is Marshawn Lynch. The Seahawks are 0-2. Cam Chancellor's coming back. The defense is going to be fucking rocking. They're at home, finally. Boom City's coming for you. They're going to give the ball the best player on their fucking team. It's Marshawn Lynch. Marshawn Lynch is going to have an unbelievable day. And Jared's going to win. Going to go 3-0. I like Taylor's team. I think he has a good shot at making the playoffs. But Jared's going to keep on rolling on this week, brother. That's what I see it.
Yeah, I think Jared might win too. It's just Taylor's got to fix that wide receiver slot. Moving on. So I got Team Dakin, Graham, got Team Bowen. I'm kind of torn on it. I'm not really confident about picking Taylor there.
You need a beer?
Yeah, give me a beer. God, I wish we had some weed to smoke right now. We got David Ryan versus Goon City this week. This is going to be a really good game here. Goon City is just on the uptick, on the upswing. Goon City's looking good. Russell Wilson versus Chicago. Goodness gracious, Chicago is in a world of hurt. Goon City's got Le'Veon Bell back this week. Jonathan Stewart versus New Orleans. Don't like his wide receivers. Golden Tate, Torrey Smith. Those are kind of iffy. But he has Jimmy Graham. He picked up Benjamin. He already sat Eric Decker, so he's on top of his shit right now. So Goon City just making all kind of moves. But David Ryan, Cam Newton, DeMarco Murray, God, he looks so iffy right now. And Latavius Murray at Cleveland, I don't like that, but you can't ignore Antonio Brown and Randall Cobb. Antonio Brown at St. Louis is going to be awesome. Randall Cobb versus Kansas City. Keenan Allen versus San Diego. Green Bay's D's versus Kansas City too. That's looking kind of I don't know, because Kansas City will score some points. But I'm gonna have to go Team Ryan on this one. I think Dave pulls it out. Dave has a strong day from Antonio Brown and Randall Cobb. I think the Antonio Brown and Randall Cobb is too much wide receiver power to overpower Golden Tate and Torrey Smith. I think that's the deal breaker there. Everybody else kind of evens themselves out. All the other players, I think Antonio Brown and Randall Cobb outscore Golden Tate and Torrey Smith too much to the point where Dave Ryan gets the W.
Ooh, we're talking about Dave and Goon City, huh?
Yeah.
Goon City? Oh my god, I love you. You are the Mooseheads of my league. Beat Pierce, he's 0-2. Oh, everybody thinks Pierce is going to be the best. 0-2, let's go.
I scored 100 points, or 94 points. I didn't have a bad outing. It would have beat a lot of teams in the league, but Goon City balled out.
But he didn't get it done. Goon City
I didn't get it done.
Came through. Goon City versus Dave. I got a couple notes on this because I really like this game. Le'Veon Bell is fucking back. Everybody wants to know Goon City. He's lining up like shit. Best player on his team. Le'Veon Bell is coming back. I love that.
What's his workload going to be like, especially at St. Louis? They're playing a really tough defense.
I don't know. D'Angelo Williams is looking the best running back in the fucking league because Steelers O-line is very underrated.
Just like DeMarco Murray.
Like everybody jacks off Dallas' O-line. Anybody can run behind that or whatever. Like Joseph Randall's stats haven't looked like fucking DeMarco Murray's from last year. But guess whose stats look like Le'Veon Bell's? D'Angelo Williams. Is D'Angelo Williams great running back? He's okay. I liked him when he was on the Panthers. But he's not fucking Le'Veon Bell.
No.
So Le'Veon's going to come back in, make a difference. You can see Russell Wilson doing fun things. I think Marshawn Lynch has a great game. I think Russell Wilson still gets you points, rushing yards, and all that fun stuff. I think for Dave, what the fuck with Latavius, Latavius Murray, where the fuck his name is?
That's scary, yeah. Especially
not good.
At Cleveland with that.
Keenan Allen, don't trust him. Randall Cobb's going to be doubled. Watch out for James Jones.
He has Antonio Brown, though, Green.
Cam Newton versus New Orleans. That could go either way. I think that's a low-scoring game. I think Jonathan Stewart has a good game. I think Mark Ingram has a good game. My biggest thing is Antonio Brown. I think he's a huge difference maker. They're playing against St. Louis. I think Ben Roethlisberger, how good he's been playing, is just going to find the open receiver. Antonio Brown might be held in check. He might get 15 points, but like the way your team's looking right now, Dave, like you need Antonio Brown to get you 30 to win this game, and it's not going to happen. I like Goon City. I also want to say that. I like Goon City in this game. I see Goon City going 2-1 and just saying "fuck you" to the league. And you got this analyst on your side, brother.
All right, well, I'm going Dave. I do like Goon City, man. He's really came along. But yeah, I'm going Dave in that one. So you're going Goon City?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Dave, Goon City. Goon City, I salute you, man. You kicked my ass. Good game, buddy. Yeah, that was hard to swallow. Not gonna lie, that Monday night game, you were projected about 85 coming in. I had 94. The first minute of the game, it was like an interception by the Jets.
Yeah, like let's talk about that.
Oh
let's
God!
talk about that real quick. He beat you with the Jets D and Eric Decker.
Literally everything that went wrong.
Like the two creepiest people
could have gone wrong for me. Like literally right when that game started, interception by the Jets, turnaround, touchdown Eric Decker, turnaround. Colts hit the post on a field goal that would have minus his Jets defense points. Turn around, everything went wrong that could have gone wrong that game.
Like, is that like him being smart, or is that just like fucking things being weird?
You can't look into it that much, man. It was Jets defense, Eric Decker. It's just a wacky game.
No, but what I'm saying is like him having Eric Decker. Is that like a good like pick, or is that just like luck of the draw? Because Eric Decker normally is like very quick. Like
yeah, well, he's a Jets receiver, very quick. The Jets are different this year. They got a great defense. They've dominated possession against the Colts. They have the ball all the time. Ryan Fitzpatrick has been throwing to Brandon Marshall. That leaves Eric Decker wide open, and you can't overlook Eric Decker as a receiver. He balled out for the Broncos. He looked like a Pro Bowler in that game on Monday night. So
Eric Decker keeps doing good then.
Yeah, well, he's hurt now. He got hurt at the end of the game after he had an awesome game. He got hurt.
Serious?
Well, he's benched. Goon City already benched him. Goon City already benched him. So
well, Eric Decker comes back, and Pierce's assumption about him is correct then. Well, yeah, that's a good player for Goon City as well.
Goon City on the up.
Goon City's on the up. We'll give you that. But you're on the rise.
And I can't do anything with that, man. My team still looks amazing. It's just, I mean, I scored 100 points both weeks, so there's nothing I can do. Take a loss. He had a great game. Nothing I can do.
What we got next?
Who do you want to go next here? We'll save that for the game of the week. Let's go with Private Room Heroes and Right Hook Ray.
Okay.
Right Hook Ray, Private Room Heroes. We got.
I'll lead this one off. Right Hook Ray. I shot him a lot first couple weeks. He's 0-2. Right Hook Ray, you're 0-2 for a reason. I'm sorry. I love you, Will. But on the upswing, he's done well waiver wire pickups. He's got Deion Lewis now. The guy's fucking paying attention. Brandon Marshall's on the upswing. Giovanni Bernard actually scares me because I have Jeremy Hill. I don't know what the fuck they're going to do with that because Giovanni Bernard is actually a good running back. They just decided, like, Hill's better, but, like, he fumbled it twice last week, so who the fuck knows what Cincinnati's going to do. Right Hook Ray, they're on the rise. Stevie Johnson's a good pickup. Like,
oh, yeah, Stevie Johnson's a hell of a pickup.
I'll give Will, like, he knows what he's doing as far as the waiver wire goes, like, but what sucks for him is, like, he needs to win now. It's a bigger game to him than it is to Andrew. I think Andrew being 1-on-1, though, like, his team's kind of just going to be, like, he's going to be searching for a win. Who knows if he picks up a waiver wire guy, but I'm going to give it a fucking Will just because I think he needs it more, and I think he's going to find that pickup that is going to give him the game changer.
I'm going to go Will as well. I love Deion Lewis. That pickup is awesome. Bernard, Marshall, Stevie Johnson. Goodness gracious, that's awesome. And Andrew got how many points last week? Andrew scored like we hadn't talked about this. Andrew lost to Dave. He scored like 40-something points or something like that.
Most teams in the league would have beaten Dave last week. Dave only scored like 60.
He has 69. I scored 94. Dave scored 69.
Right.
I lost.
Andrew scored like 48.
Dave's
team is on the downfall. His best play, like the reason why his team looked so good early on, C.J. Anderson, Lamar Miller, what have they done? C.J. Anderson hadn't done shit.
You know Randall's going to be great, though.
The Broncos have been going down. Lamar Miller has gotten 10 points through 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's not good. That's not great at all. I don't see that getting very much better.
Very much better.
Yeah, it's whatever. They're respecting this game.
You know,
Tony Romo got out.
You know,
if Andrew wins this game,
out,
it's because Carson Palmer is his backup quarterback. He puts him in. I think Carson Palmer is a huge week. So if Carson Palmer can get like 40, I think Andrew wins. But I'm going to lean towards Right Hook Ray because, like, if Carson Palmer gets 40, like, he's probably going to tear his ACL.
You can never count Andrew out, though. Andrew's a smart-ass dude. He's going to find some dudes to plug in there to see if he can give himself a shot. He did good the first week, too, so it's just hard to pick this one. It'd be hard to see Right Hook Ray go 0-3. Did I already pick Right Hook Ray? Because I might go Andrew here now.
No, Right Hook Ray's not going 0-3. Go with Right Hook Ray. We love you, Whoop. We got you, bud. Who we have next? Did we already talk about my matchup?
We already went Dakin and Jared. Now we're going to you. We're going to you.
All right. Me and Trey. All in this up too. I am playing my team, essentially in my other league.
Trey Graham versus Graham.
Trey's drafted Breeze, Alshon, Steve Smith, Gronk. There's like 5 other players that I like that he's picked. Here's the problem that I'm having trouble in my league too. Breeze is hurt. I'm sure Trey's gonna find somebody else, but a guy like Breeze, like if you pick him that high, like you're expecting him to carry your team. I think he picked Eli, and that's good. It's Thursday night. It's kind of weird, but Thursday night games this year have been a little different. They've been a little high scoring.
Giants are 0-2.
So Eli's gonna come out firing. So everything I said might be dumb. Maybe Eli has a great game. The problem that I have with Trey's team, he has Shane Vereen and Marcus Colson starting for him right now. Horrible.
You can't win with that.
No. Alshon on the bench. Put Alshon in for Marcus Colson. You got to find another running back.
Although Shane Vereen had a lot of reception yards last week.
Yeah, I think his team dies with Shane Vereen. My problem with my team is what I was talking about earlier with Right Hook Ray, with Giovanni Bernard. Jeremy Hill's a huge question mark for me. And Matt Forte's had some injury problems apparently this week. He's playing at Seattle. The Bears are just a fucking shitstorm right now.
Mm-hmm.
They have Jimmy Clausen as a starting quarterback. So, like, any respect for the past, you do not have to have it at all. Like, I would be more scared, me or you, going out there to throw the ball to Jimmy Clausen. He used to be a huge Panthers fan. I watched a couple seasons with him. It was bad. He's not a good quarterback. Cam Chancellor's back. It's at Seattle. Seattle's 0-2. I think they're going to stop Matt Forte. Matt Forte is not going to have a good week, so that's going to be awesome. Jeremy Hill is probably not going to have a good week. So I'm going to have to rely on Julio Jones, which I think he'll have a pretty big week. And I need fucking Allen Robinson to go off again, which is like iffy. And then T.Y. Hilton, hopefully he's healthy and the Colts get it together. I think this game is very close. I think if Trey finds somebody to replace Shane Vereen, I don't know if he gets a late waiver wire pickup or whatever. Eli's going to have a big game. I like Frank Gore to bounce back because I think the Colts are going to bounce back. I sort of like Chris Ivory. I really don't like Chris Ivory, but I think he might get like 10 points.
He got 20-something the first week. He kind of came back to earth last week.
Yeah, Hill might be all right. But I'm picking Trey. I'm picking Trey unless he just doesn't do anything on the waiver wire. I'm picking Trey to beat you unless if Alshon's still kind of hurt and doesn't do shit, fine. I mean, even if he, that's the thing though, man. Even if he plays against Seahawks, he's not gonna do shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's Alshon. Alshon's badass. I picked Trey just because Alshon's just gonna shock the world.
I think Graham's gonna go 3-0. I think Trey's team's gonna do well. I think he might just come up just a tad short. Graham has a lot of firepower. Graham's been scoring a lot of points. Graham's been looking really good. The Shane Vereen's kind of iffy. Even though Shane Vereen did do not that bad last week.
Gronk might be the difference maker. Let's not stop talking about Gronk.
He's got to come down to
Gronk
earth.
Is on Trey's team.
He's got to come back down to earth at one point, though, right?
Gronk has the most touchdowns.
It's going to be a close game. He
has the most touchdown catches out of anybody. Even over Des Bryant in the last 3 or 4 years. By 4 or 5 touchdown catches. He just doesn't stop doing that.
I love Gronk. I'm going to pick you by 10 points. I'm going to pick Graham by 10 points. And I do want to point out, me and Graham made we had to pick one guy that just went off. Graham picked Julius Randle in week 1.
Joseph
Randle.
Who is Julius Randle? You keep saying that. Is that the basketball player?
Yeah, basketball player. Sorry. He picked Joseph Randle.
Has he done?
To go off.
NBA now?
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
And I picked Julio Jones to have a 28-point outing in week 1. He had 26 points. So
that was pretty. Yeah, that was pretty spot on.
Pretty spot on. But But yeah, so I just think, in a simple recap here, I just think Graham wins by 10.
So I'm going to be 3-0 and you're going to be 0-3.
Possibly. It's very possible. I think I'll win this week.
And everybody pick Pierce being number 1. You know what time it is, though, right?
It's because my team is good.
Your team is good. We haven't talked about it yet, though. I feel like it's time for the good game of the week.
Game of the week, motherfuckers. Alright. Alright. Look at these new Busch cans. They got like deers on them and stuff. It's hunting season. It's all good and dandy.
It's in my left or right hand. Shoot me about.
Alright. That's enough of that. Alright. Game of the week. Me and Davis. Outlaw. TC Outlaw.
Darth Negro Don. What the fuck that means? We still don't know what it means, but it's
I'm playing Nicole's Bay this week. We got, Davis is projected 94 points. I'm projected 96. We got, I'm a little worried about Emmanuel Sanders at Detroit.
I do like Emmanuel Sanders.
For Emmanuel Sanders at Detroit.
I have Emmanuel Sanders in my other league.
That could be a high-scoring game for Davis. Also, Aaron Rodgers versus KC. I think I got the edge. Adrian Peterson a little bit over Jamal Charles, maybe. Carlos Hyde over Justin Forsett. Calvin Johnson over Andre Johnson. Odell Beckham a little bit over Emmanuel Sanders, maybe. I think I got the edge. Travis Kelce over Jordan Reed. I think he's got the edge. Jarvis Landry a little bit over Moncrief. Moncrief has been balling out lately. And I think that gives me the edge. I think I'm going to win 97-90. Good Lord, please God, I cannot go 0-3 with this squad that I have. I got so many just breakout performers. But the Aaron Rodgers, Jamal Charles, Jarvis Landry kind of scares me. But Justin Forsett's been on the downswing. Jamal Charles will probably have a solid outing at Green Bay, as usual. Andre Johnson's just been looking like shit for the Colts. And I just think that my difference makers, I think Carlos Hyde, Adrian Peterson, Odell Beckham, and Calvin Johnson, not all of them can be denied. I mean, I think they can be able to outscore Emmanuel Sanders and Aaron Rodgers, and I think I'll be able to win by like 97-90.
You make great points. Here's my thing.
What's your thing, Graham?
I like your skill players a lot. Adrian Peterson, I'm still not sold on for this season. He might be fucking incredible. I'm not sold yet. Carlos Hyde, I like him a lot. The thing is, San Francisco sucks. So if they get down early at Arizona, they're not going to be running the ball. They're going to be passing a lot with queef ass fucking Kaepernick. Forsett might balance him out. This is what Davis needs to do. He needs to get rid of Andre Johnson. That was a great point. Get him off the team. Put him on your bench. Whatever. Put in Amari Cooper. You have Amari Cooper on your bench. Amari Cooper is going to have a pretty good year. Like, he really is. Oakland's going to be behind a lot.
Don't
Derek
tell him
Carr,
that he's going to do it and beat me.
Derek Carr's shown that he can throw the ball pretty, like...
Amari Cooper had over 100 yards and a touchdown last week.
He did. He had a pretty good week. If you switch out Amari Cooper, I think he wins.
You think he wins? You think I go 0-3, motherfucker?
I think that your team still has a great chance to make the playoffs, but you're not getting your first one this week. I think the difference maker is Jamal Charles. I'm not even saying that Kansas City beats Green Bay. I'm saying, though, that after last week with that fumble at the end of the game, Jamal Charles is pissed, and he is going to fucking go off. I think Jamal Charles has, like, one of those, like, oh, my God, this is the best running back in football, Jamal Charles weeks. Because, honestly, I think Jamal Charles is the best running back in football. That's my opinion. And I think he shows that this week. Like I said, I'm not picking games. I'm not saying it's going to beat Green Bay. That's going to be a great game. But that, and fantasy-wise, that's going to be the difference maker between you and Davis.
Okay.
And that's my difference maker, and that's what I pick. Oh, it's got it. The grass has to be greener on the other side for you. Starting out 0-3. But, I mean, I'm right. I'm 2-0 in your pick, so I'm pretty good so far. But it'll get better for you. There's just a very tough matchup for you this week. Calvin Johnson's another thing. Denver is first in the league defending wide receivers. The first 2 weeks, what do they give at wide receivers? They give up 3 points. Second week, they give up 5. That's total. That's like all the wide receivers put together. 3 points first week, 5 points second week. It's not good. Denver's defense is fucking awesome this year. That's the only reason why they've been staying in games. Besides Peyton just fucking being pissed off at John Elway. So, like, Calvin, that's your big bruiser. And Odell Beckham and Thursday night, it's weird. They might, like, be doing some running stuff. Like, you don't know. Like,
where do you come up with that?
Well, we're going to see. A lot of it's going to come down to Odell Beckham. Hopefully he can carry your team. But I do like Davis in this game. Although Davis has been talking a lot of shit that all of our teams suck. So I'm really ready to pray him and just, like, beat the shit out of him.
I'm ready to beat the shit out of him this week. Let's go, baby.
I kind of hope that you do just because of that, but I like Jamal Charles this week.
We're coming up on the 35-minute mark, though. We should probably
call it a night.
Call it a night, man. It's just a nice little quick one. We kind of threw this one together. Just we hadn't done one in a while. I want to throw one out there for you guys. Probably wasn't as scheduled as our last video, which is pretty on point. Our last video was awesome, but this is just as awesome. We have Kate Upton in the background.
It's just the tip.
It's just the fucking tip. I want to put the little tip in Kate Upton right here, like a little. Anyways, but
Pierce is almost as tall as her with the poster on the wall.
All right, guys. Well, from just a tip, I hope you guys tune into this. Give us some feedback. We're a little drunk this time. Just thought I'd make a little quick vid for you guys. Our projections, it was just a good little video.
You might be seeing Candy Play Studios next week. It's still under construction. You might be seeing Kate Upton's beautiful tits next week. We don't know. We just want to see you guys next week. See you guys do well. We fucking love you. We love that you watch the videos. Please watch it all the way through. Love your fucking commissioner. He's 0-2. You picked him to do well. He's about to be 0-3. You're about to exit Moose time. I'm going to let him sign off.
I have some of the highest point totals in the league. But anyways, y'all tune in next week, guys. From here is just the tip. Signing off, Pierce and Graham. We'll see you next week, fellas.